Hi, and welcome to another one. Excuse the way that I sound. I literally have been going through a cold the past few days, and I feel like my voice is just like starting to come back. But I ran across this video with Cardi B. Now, I'm not a fan of Cardi B. I don't listen to any of her trash, but there's something that can be learned from this clip. But in this clip, it says Cardi B explains how women are being played by men. Now, I have heard of women building their benches throughout the years, and it's just really lethargic and funny because in a sad way, in a very sad way, because a lot of times women will build these benches thinking that they're coming up or they're playing somebody or they're smelling themselves, when in reality you're eventually going to start smelling yourself because messing with all of those penises biologically, spiritually, is going to cause issues within your body. But I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip real quick.
I slept with 32 artists and athletes. 9 of them on the same team. They don't know that I kind of ran circles around them. Girl, they're running circles around you. You 32 of them. You dealing with 9 of them at the same time, and none of them cuff you. Who's really running circles on who? Running circles around that. Sometimes y'all be thinking that y'all be having y'all way because y'all talking to 8, 7, 6 different. You not having your way. These having their way with you.
Seen this lady make a So when I look at her and she said that, I'm not trying to cast stones with nobody or anything like that. It's just that when you create a relationship with the Most High, you just pick up his traits and you just hate sin. Even when she's saying it, it's just really nasty and defiling. Like it just like you makes you hate sin so much you just want to get a flamethrower and just like torch it. But like, please excuse me, like I'm getting over this cold. But she's basically saying what I have known for years and for the women out there. Now, it's exciting. It's exciting to have to be catcalled or whatever the case is. It's exciting to be acknowledged by some. Everybody loves compliments. It is what it is. For most people, getting compliments is their whole life. These women on Instagram, the one when you scroll in and you see them in their bikinis or you see them squatting in front of the camera in a particular way with TikTok pants on, they thrive off of attention. That's what validates them, right? That's what validates their existence because deep down they feel like they're not good enough otherwise. Those be the most unconfident women, ironically. So when you think you're dibbling and dabbling, you got a Thursday YN, you got a Friday YN, you got a Sunday YN. He's paying this and he's paying that, but none of them claim you. Like none of them do any of that. All right. Every little thing that we do should be between me and you, me and you. The freaky things that we do should stay between me and you, baby. I can't sing, but that's what that song was about. I heard it when I was younger and I didn't really understand, but I'm sure that's what that song is about. That man is not trying to claim you. Okay? It's easy to get sex. That's easy. Okay? The hard part is for them to stay faithful and loyal to you, provide for you. Okay? Those are the flex. That's the flex. And just because a man is paying your rent doesn't mean that he's claiming you. He wants access to you to do something. He know your behind is greedy. He knows what he's just using what he can to get what he can get out of you for now. That's why a lot of these women out here be thinking because they sleeping with a man that they're gonna leave their baby mom or their wife or even their baby mom, and they not leaving for you. That's why a lot of these women be trying to get pregnant by these men, thinking that's going to hold them, thinking that's going to make it more romantic, thinking that's going to keep them with you. And that's not the case. Half of these men do not care about themselves, let alone reproducing another seed. If they're willing to be going and dibbling and dabbling with you, no connections, no marriage, then what makes you think they're going to be a good father? It's just something that I thought was interesting that she said. I don't know if this is AI. Nowadays, you gotta like question things so much. The reason why I partially think this might be true is because a lot of these women are brazen and don't really care about saying their and are married to the world and saying certain things out loud. But with all of this being said, value virtue. Value virtue, like your be exclusive. The real flex is exclusivity. The real flex is creating that relationship with the most high. The real flex is being highly favored by him. That's the real flex. Everything else is to the wayside. Okay, if you got this opportunity through Christ to be able to make it, we ain't make it here just because. If you look, we got eyes to see, ears to hear. I hope you're using it. So with all that being said, I do also have a book out there that God has put on me to create. Value Virtue, that one's coming out soon, but Melanated and Expecting, basically going over the things I had went through before becoming a mother, but during motherhood, things I should have listened, red flags that God tried to show me, that certain consequences I'm still dealing with today, that you can't really talk too much about on these internet streets. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to gain edification, show your support, you could click the link in the description. Seek the most high, and stay sober minded on these spiritual streets. Peace.